You know, there's a lot of things out there that destroy your hope for humanity, but then there's things like this, things that restore your humanity. A based boomer just said he's not going to enforce unconstitutional gun laws in Virginia. God bless America. Oh boy, oh bee. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on Twitter.com and WHSV.com. So, the Virginia Senate advances red flag law day after a massive gun rights rally. Now, you probably heard about the Virginia rally. Maybe because the media was slandering the rally, saying that evil hackers from places like 4chan were going to come to the rally and cause trouble. Oh no, bad people. But it wasn't true. They slandered 4chan, they slandered memes like Electric Boogaloo, which is a movie reference about like a showdown or a party. It's a meme, first of all, and second of all, they lied, because that's what they do. They're the media. They lie and manipulate, and they do these things. But even after the gun rally, the Virginia Senate is still going to advance the red flag laws. You cannot deny our rights. Enter the based boomer. So here on 1776.
Do it. The tyrants did it. Took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Sheriff, I will not enforce any unconstitutional law. We are behind you all the way. # Virginia, # Virginia Rally, # America, among others. So, let's see the based boomer.
My name's Trip Kester. As you can see, I'm here. I just want to personally...
Could you pull that mic up a little bit?
Is that better? Okay. I just want to personally and publicly go on record supporting this resolution before us this evening. You know, guys, it's simple, like a lot of them have said. The Constitution needs no explanation. It's been enforced for several hundred years now. It's easy to understand. It says what it means and means what it says. And the last time I read the Declaration of Independence, it specifically reminds all of us that we're endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, which means God-given. Among these, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And that
So he's completely correct. We are guaranteed these rights, and that's the biggest issue here. You see, Democrats, like a lot of leftists, they want to disarm the populace. For anyone who knows about history, removing people's gun rights is one of the first steps to tyranny. It's how you get dictators. It's how you live into dystopia. It's how you lose all your rights. It's how you end up lined up against the wall, never to be seen again. Make no mistake, folks, it is a violation. The Constitution, you know, there's a little line in the Constitution that people seem to forget. It goes a little something like this. Are the supreme law of the land. What does that mean? What does it mean to be a supreme law? It means that it's a law that transcends all laws in the United States. No state may make a law that violates the supreme law of the land. Now, Democrats have been doing this and getting away with it for years. They're unconstitutional laws. But this sheriff is putting his foot down. Oh, this based boomer. He's going to show them what it's all about.
governments were instituted among men specifically to secure our God-given rights. And it says when government becomes destructive to these ends, meaning when they go above and beyond trying to secure our liberties and trying to take them, it's the right of the people to alter or abolish that government, either by voting or ultimately, God forbid, to use our Second Amendment rights to protect ourselves from tyranny. And I'm just asking all of y'all to unanimously join our sister counties of Wilkes, Surrey, Stokes, Lincoln, and Cherokee and get on board with this thing and publicly demonstrate to us that you're willing to uphold and honor the same oath I took when I put my hand on God's word and held my other hand up to him and swore that I'd give my life to defend that Constitution. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but regardless of what y'all do or don't do, I'm not going to enforce an unconstitutional law. I'm going to
based and red-pilled. I love this guy. I love this boomer. I love this sheriff. You see, here's the thing about laws. They really don't mean anything if they're not enforced. That's always been a thing about law. Did you know that there's a lot of rules and laws on the history books that actually make no sense anymore and no one really enforces because, well, they're outdated. Let's look at some of them. So here on the Reader's Digest, here are 50 of the dumbest laws in every state. This should be good. Let's see. Okay, so in Alaska, it is illegal to get drunk in a bar. Apparently, this law is actually enforced. So I'm not sure what the point of going to a bar is in Alaska, but wow, that's a dumb law. Okay, here in Arizona, it's illegal to spit in public. You may be charged with a fine up to $2,500 or 6 months in prison, or both. In Arkansas, I mean Arkansas, please don't put me in jail. In Arkansas, you must pronounce the state name correctly. Visitors beware, it is strictly prohibited to pronounce Arkansas incorrectly. Now, this is probably not enforced. I mean, honestly, who's going to call the cops? Who's going to call the cops because you say, oh, Arkansas? Is that the second Kansas? No, it's Arkansas, man. How dare you disrespect my culture? In California, nuclear weapons are banned. I'm not exactly sure how isn't that the rule everywhere? No, is it not? Can I build my own McNuke? I want to know. And there's so many laws like that. Like, in some laws, it's like illegal to drive a donkey or for a donkey to use a bathroom on the street or whatever. Yeah. Some laws just, they don't make any sense, or they're outdated, or they're just not enforced. So this based boomer really is doing the right thing. He's not gonna lay down. He's not gonna lay down as the tyrant's boots step on his neck and push him deep into the dirt. He will not lick that boot. He will not accept tyranny. And he will never, ever, ever, ever enforce an unconstitutional law. You see, Virginia is trying to push these unconstitutional red flag laws where they're so flimsy that you can literally call the cops on anyone. I think so-and-so is a danger. Please take his guns. Because you don't like his politics, you know? Like you're a leftist who doesn't like Trump and doesn't like America and doesn't like people who voted whichever way. So you call the cops. I think this guy's a danger. So the police come to your house. You don't know what's going on. And they're like, give us your guns. Give us your guns. You might even not know. And if you don't give them their guns, what happens? Oh, they might shoot you or arrest you. It is tyranny. There's no due process. You're innocent until proven guilty in this country. It's a very important concept in our legal system. Innocent until proven guilty. There's a reason for this. Because everybody lies. People lie. They lie and lie and lie and lie. For their own personal vendettas. But red flag laws let you take the guns away. Without due process. It's a huge violation of your rights. The day after a massive gathering of gun rights activists at the Virginia Capitol, the state Senate on Tuesday advanced legislation that would allow authorities to take guns away from people deemed dangerous to themselves or others. See, that's a problem. Is it really the government's job to decide who's a danger? Okay. You have people who've never hurt anybody in their entire lives. Oh, well, he's dangerous. He has a mental condition, or he has anxiety. It's just some nonsense. We're going to take your guns, and if you disobey, we're going to shoot you. That is a definition of tyranny. That is what the leftists want. They want tyranny. They don't know it. Like, they're too dumb to understand the whole concept. There's a reason that America gave people gun rights, the rights to form militias, the rights to defend themselves. And yes, big guns, cannons even. You're allowed to own cannons. The founders owned cannons. Those are the strongest weapons in their day. Do you really think they would believe in us owning mini machine guns and jets and turrets? I believe it. I really do. So the Democratic-led Senate, of course, Democrats did this. They always do this. It's always the left. Need I say more? I despise the Democratic Party. They are horrible traitors who don't belong here. Okay, first of all, America's not a democracy. It's a republic. And we're a constitutional republic with constitutional rights. Enough is enough. Stop violating those rights. And the based boomer was correct. You have a right to overthrow a tyrannical government. And the government is forgetting that simple fact. They serve the people. The people do not serve the government. But you know what, friends? Are they going to come to their senses? Are they going to understand that there's a reason we have these rights? They shouldn't violate these rights. Stop using bad things that happen as an excuse to turn this country into a dictatorship where nobody is armed and everyone is unsafe. Okay? Enough is enough. They keep passing all these bills, all these anti-gun bills, all these anti-right bills. It's going to be up to the sheriffs now to not accept it. Like he said, he's inviting other people. Do not cooperate. Do not enforce these unconstitutional laws. There's been backlash across Virginia Despite what many might believe, there's backlash, of course. People don't want to lose their gun rights. Heck, there's even people on the left who don't want to lose their gun rights. You have these Democrats using every little excuse to declare a state of emergency. Governor Northam, he declared a state of emergency in Virginia after receiving so-called credible threats. Bullcrap. People post stuff online, people say crap, and it means nothing. But it's perfect for them because they can use that to declare a state of emergency, abuse their power, and pass these garbage bills. That's what they do. That's what Democrats do. They don't play fair, they play dirty. They're dirty, dirty, dirty political people. Pretty sickening. So there is pushback, and I gotta tell you, I don't even think the sheriffs are gonna take this line down. So let's just read a few replies here because I really do want to know what people think. Arthur Wang says, "This is the true spirit of the USA. Admire you." I do as well. I do as well. XXS says, "This is why America can never be defeated from outside forces. We can only be beaten from within. But with men like him defending us, I sleep easy." Well, don't sleep too easy. Okay, we need people to be aware and to push back against obvious tyranny. Luke 9:24 says it best. "It would seem the government of Virginia is going against the will of the people. It is only a matter of time before the people drag the people in government not serving the people out of office. But that's merely the obvious." Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this based boomer? What do you think about this story? I'm very impressed by this sheriff and his dedication to the Constitution. He clearly has his head on straight, and I could only hope there's more people like him out there. Now, as always, if you want to support the content that I make, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar for as low as $1. There is a joining bonus if you're interested in that sort of thing. Check out the links down below in my description. You can also donate via Bitcoin, and if you think this video is worth sharing, that this based boomer should be seen by all, well, why don't you go ahead and share the video. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.